If you live on planet Earth, you might have heard of a pretty popular game called League of Legends, and after being ass blasted with information about the game over the last 4 years of your life, you may have asked yourself, should I play League of Legends? Well, today I'm gonna answer that question for you. If you've ever been psychologically profiled, there's a chance you get to skip the rest of the video. You see, if you have either manic depressive disorder or antisocial personality disorder, League of Legends is the game for you. Go get 'em, Tiger. But if you're either none of the above or have never been psychologically profiled, fear not, my friend, for there are many other ways of determining if League is right for you. If you've never played League, let me give you a brief summary of the game. 2 teams of 5 enter a battle arena known as the Summoner's Rift. You win if you can manage to blow up the enemy nexus. To get to it, you have to kill all the structures leading up to it in one of the 3 respective lanes. There are 5 roles and a not so small handful of about 130 characters or champions in the game. They can all be unlocked without a single cent leaving your wallet. But saying that League of Legends is free would be like claiming that cocaine isn't addictive just because there's no chemical addiction to the drug. Much like cocaine, buying Hextech chests in League of Legends also releases a ton of dopamine into your brain. This free game might not be so free after all. On March 26th, I wrote this on Twitter. I included a link where people could see how much they've spent on League, and asked them I included a link where people could see how much they've ever spent on League, and asked them to like my tweet if it was less than $200, and retweet it if it was more than $200. I wrote it as a joke because I assumed the vast majority of people had spent less than $200 on the game. To my surprise, I got way more retweets than likes. Here were some of the mortifying responses I got. And the eventual fuckload of dollar cash you'll end up spending on League isn't even the worst part. You see, we'll get to the pros of League later. Right now I want to focus on the cons to filter out all the weaklings before they even think about making an account. Riot Games, who developed League of Legends, are now 100% owned by a Chinese company named Tencent. On the 18th of February 2011, they acquired majority equity interest in Riot, specifically 92.78% for $230 million US. And in December 2015, Riot sold the remaining equity to Tencent. Over the last couple of years, the monetization model for League of Legends has been getting heavier and heavier. It started with ultimate skins that costed 3,250 RP, or roughly $23 for a single champion cosmetic. After that came chroma packs, the lazy way of selling a recolor now that people had come to expect much more from champion skins. Chroma skins were literal recolors of champions being sold for half the price of a standard skin. They then moved on to exclusive loading screen cards for all the people that paid the full price for all the project skins in the first week of their release, not to mention the trillion icons and award skins that have been available for RP over the last 2 to 3 years. But in 2016, they finally took it to the next level. They went from top shelf all the way to the skies, motherfucker. You've seen it in Team Fortress 2. You feared its adaptation for years in mainstream games. Behold, Hextech crafting. Yeah, you buy chests, and then you buy keys, then you open the chests with the keys, and you get... You know how the system works. You've played Counter-Strike. It's not inherently unique in League of Legends.
This better be like legendary or something. If this isn't a legendary, I'm fucking quitting League. Are you fuck?
But those are just superficial things for many end consumers. The monetization model and average amount of money other people spend on it might be of little concern to you. So let me talk about the most wonderful part of League, the League of Legends community. Even if you've never played, you might have heard a bit about the reputation of our community. And honestly, almost every single word is true. We have people that straight up leave the game 3 minutes in because something pissed them off or because they have a missing chromosome or some shit. We have people that buy accounts that are way higher ranked than they deserve. We have people who are fucking pussies, so much so that trash talking has been taken out of the game. I'm fucking serious. We are a fucked up community. You wanna know how I know that? Well, if you go to LOL hentai, it has Annie. And everyone who's ever browsed League of Legends porn knows it's true. In League, there are all these creatures with fucking kid bodies named Yordles.
Fucking lolicons!
Yup, you guessed it, they're all over that shit too. And no one fucking says anything, cause everyone who browses League hentai does so anonymously. Well, if someone's not afraid to admit that I've seen some goddamn fucking League of Legends porn, let me be the first to say that we are a fucked up community. But if the borderline sociopathic behavior and even casual game types, the distinct lack of proper trash talk, and or even the kid porn wasn't enough to dissuade you, don't worry, young lad, you can still be saved. You see, I have even more negative things to say about League of Legends. You see, I've been playing this game for over 4 years. I've been making content and entertaining my audience playing this game for over 4 years. I've gotten hundreds of millions of hits on my videos, and I've put thousands of hours into developing this game as a content medium and entertaining my audience. and I've never even gotten a thank you from the company that made the game. I've aggravated over 1 million subscribers on YouTube playing this game, and the only reason I don't attend LCS or professional league events is because Riot won't give me the opportunity to do fan meetups with a proper venue, which is the main reason I attend any events, to meet my fans. As a content creator, it's a genuine source of anxiety that the content I've dedicated the last 4 years of my life to and would like to continue to make is inherently limited down the line by this company's Stone Age borderline retarded company policies. And I get that making this video won't exactly increase my odds of them liking me, but I'm beyond giving a shit right now. Unlike 9 out of 10 content creators in this community, I have absolutely no friends at Riot at the moment, so you can have my genuine, unbiased opinion about League. I've talked a lot about the cons of League, but let me mention some of the pros. This game is fucking great for playing with your friends, even when you have boring, repetitive games against people that are either completely mismatched skill-wise or just fucking boring to play against. Playing League with your friends almost always results in a good time, at least for me personally. Simply because the game is passive enough that you can have an engaged conversation, but the game is still engaging enough that the main focus is the game and not the Skype call. I'd say it's probably my favorite game to play with my friends at the moment. There's also constant room for improvement. You can always get better. Learn more champions, learn new ways to play champions you know, learn new strategies, get better at the strategies you use, and so on. There's always a higher skill cap. You're never going to be the best in this game. Most likely not even on a single champion. So there's always motivation to get better, even if you couldn't give 2 shits about becoming a professional player. It's fun to improve, and to have that reflected on your rating. But it's time to wrap up the video by answering the question that started this rant in the first place. Should you play League of Legends? Nope.